And man, we turned around and Mike threw up that Crip sign, and it was like magic. No one told him to do it. He threw it up, and that's what that picture is you see floating around the internet.
Willie D Live.
I'll tell you more about David, but I will tell you when I met Mr. Pitka, first thing he started doing was cursing at me. Me coming from South Central,
Huh.
I didn't believe in doing soap operas and music videos. And I was an actor, and I thought I would just, fly doing movies and TV shows. Little did I know it don't work that way. But I didn't know this was a music video, but I never had a director be that rude and nasty to me. So he said, "Who the fuck are you?" And I said, "Who the fuck are you?"
Huh.
And he says, "What are you fucking doing Saturday or something?" I said, "You big, tall, ugly, uh, white MF." I was not only vulgar, I was racist. And I said, uh, "What's that character from the movie uh, Ghostbusters? The dude on the picture, look in all black at the end of the movie, and he looked with the crazy hair, and he was all in black. So he looked Ghostbuster looking motherfucker, and he looked at me. He said, "I'll see you Saturday." He got such a kick out of me cursing back at him. We became we became great friends. He used me over and over in all these national commercials. We sat and ate lunch. He was a bully. He played basketball he directed all the Michael Jordan commercials. He directed all the Pepsi, Michael Jackson commercials. He was one of the biggest commercials back in the day. And he directed Space Camp, that animation thing, blah, blah, blah. And he became a dear friend of mine. But it's funny how God works, that my rawness attracted him. He would put the camera in your face and say, "Do something." And I didn't know what to do. And he put the camera in, he's a DP as well, the cameraman. And he said, "Do something." "What do you want me to do?" "Do something." I said, "What the fuck you want me to do?" He said, "Action." He wanted a reaction from you. He wanted you angry. He
Yeah.
wanted to motivate you to be raw. He he's alive, and he really didn't care for actors trying to be thespians. He liked rawness. And if there's one thing about me and you, Willie D, we know the raw deal. A good man is a good man that's got a heart, that talk that good shit and could go and hang out with the best of them. And that's what kind of dude he respected. No way racist, no way prejudice against nothing to do with color. And I just respected I could be myself on the set. So here I am on the Michael Jackson set and finding out for the callback that Saturday that it's a music video. I don't know what it is. They say it's for MJ, Michael
Who is it?
Jackson.
Yeah.
And it turned out that we worked on 7 to 10 days in an airport hangar. And David Banks, I think that's where I met David, was also the co-writer of that. And as I met David, me and David became good friends because David also likes that rawness. David would razzle dazzle you so bad, he would talk about everybody around you. It's called the dozens. Well, if you couldn't hang, you get your little feelings hurt. He called me red or dirty red just because I'm light skinned. And he talked so much shit, but because I know how to talk it back, we became good friends. Okay, here we are on the set shooting with all real Crips, with all real V13s from Venice Beach, two actors, me and another cat, Latoya Jackson, Michael Jackson, all these dancers. One of the actors gets into it with me, starts spitting at me. Only two actors. I think the energy of the gangbangers made him feel like he had to be tough. He starts spitting at me. I start going in for the kill. Guess who starts instigating the whole thing? Guess.
Michael.
The director, Joe.
Okay.
Get him, Roy. let's go. I'm like, what director wants you to fight on the set? But again, that rawness, and he's just like instigating me, Willie. I'm like, dog, I backed off. I'd been kicked out of 7 junior high schools. I've been in and out of jail all my life. I just came into acting to get away from that shit, right? Here I am working with these gangbangers. Long story short, 7, 8 days later, after we wrapped, all these gangbangers are the nicest people in the world. I mean, you know, some of the toughest people love their mama, and some of the hardest gangsters got a heart. You just got to be cool with them, right? So at the end, we taking a photo for People magazine. Now, my boy Snoop Dogg said he believed Mike was a Crip. I'm here to say he wasn't a Crip, but he was always affiliated with a gang, the first gang, the Jacksons. That nigga had grew up with all these niggas that were tough, that probably he fought, they fought, he won, they won. So he was a tough dude. So being around these gangbangers made him feel at home. So here's the magic. When they said, okay, all y'all get together, we felt like a family. And all of a sudden, everybody threw up the Crip sign. And man, we turned around and Mike threw up that Crip sign, and it was like magic. No one told him to do it. He threw it up, and that's what that picture is you see floating around the internet. Mike threw that sign up because he wanted to feel connected, and that was a part of him, brotherly love.
That's a real pic. That actually happened. That's a real pic. That's not.
I was there. That ain't no AI. I was there. That didn't, nobody whispered over, no photographer, no Joe. Nobody said, throw up the sign, Mike.
No Photoshop.
MJ. They know Photoshop. That's me and the real boys, Willie D. That's that real deal. Me and Mike, we took more pictures. I got more pictures I'll send to you later.
Yeah.
But that was, to me, again, thanking God that God's connected me with Robert Townsend and MJ and David Banks and all these greats that I've worked with and other legends that I've worked with. When I think about working with legends and even working with the great legend Willie D to cut my throat.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. And I just think about, hey, Lord, what's next?